A two-tiered justice system? I'm Essie Cupp. This is Unfiltered. No other defendant would be allowed to do so. That was what Judge Tanya S. Chutkan said when she issued a limited gag order on former President Donald Trump last week. Judge Chutkan is overseeing a criminal case in Washington where Trump is accused of conspiring to overturn the 2020 election. The gag order, which restricts his ability to publicly target prosecutors, court personnel, and potential witnesses in the case, comes after prosecutors complained about Trump's near-daily social media attacks against special counsel Jack Smith, whom he's called deranged. Trump has also attacked possible witnesses, including former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. In issuing the gag order, which is currently on pause as Trump's lawyers consider an appeal, Chutkan said Trump cannot launch a pretrial smear campaign against people involved in his case. In another corner of the country, another judge is dealing with Trump's big mouth. Judge Arthur F. Engoron, who is overseeing a civil case in New York where Trump is accused of fraudulently inflating his net worth, has also issued a gag order barring Trump from attacking the judge's staff. It's a gag order Trump continues to violate, racking up now a total of $15,000 in two separate fines. The judge said this court is way beyond the warning stage and defended his fines, declaring, "Anybody can run for president. I am going to protect my staff." As for Trump, his lawyer in the federal election interference case said, "No court in American history has imposed a gag order on a criminal defendant who is campaigning for public office, least of all on the leading candidate for the president of the United States." Now, that's probably true, but only because we've never had a leading candidate for president of the United States who is facing 4 indictments, publicly attacking judges, lawyers, clerks, and witnesses, and needs a gag order. Muzzling Trump seems an impossible task. After all, what's $15,000 to a self-proclaimed billionaire? These are mere slaps on the wrist. But as Chutkan said, no other defendant would be allowed to do what Trump is doing. Trump often complains of a two-tier justice system, pretending he is the victim of corrupt judges and the deep state. But if there is a two-tier justice system, it's because the rest of us would never get away with what he's done. Don't try it. So what can judges do to keep Trump from inflaming his followers with bogus accusations and insults directed at prosecutors and court staff and potential witnesses? Engoron is warned of harsher fines, placing Trump in contempt of court, and even possible imprisonment, though the latter is highly unlikely. Chutkan has an option to speed up Trump's trial in Washington. She said that if he continues to threaten people involved, she might move his trial date up to preserve its integrity. But does anyone truly believe Trump can be reined in? For those of us who feel as though Trump is above the law, these continued abuses of gag orders just feel like more proof that he can get away with anything. Will he continue to cross the line? I have no doubt. That's it for me. See you next time.